Welcome in to the Holton Ahlers Show. Doo 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 doo. And your host, Holton Ahlers.
Welcome into the show, Caden. Thanks for the intro. Hey, that was better than last week, brother. You're getting good at it. It's gonna be the permanent intros. You just introducing the show, I guess, to me. Welcome in. That was a crappy week last week. The UTSA game was not good, brother. Not good at all.
I feel like you kind of spoke into existence. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in it.
What?
But I always feel like, hey, let's put some positive mindset.
What do you mean
out
I
there.
spoke it into existence? What does that mean?
I don't mean to want to expose you anywhere. Holton all year long was like, this was gonna happen. We're gonna beat Memphis. We're gonna beat Memphis. He's like, but I'm concerned about the UTSA game afterwards
for correct reasons.
I know. Then we beat Memphis, and then you were like, I think you texted me and was like, dude, we beat Memphis, but like I am super concerned about UTSA.
That is
true.
Fake news. The
That
Holton
is
Ahlers
very
show does
true.
not produce fake news, guys. I did
That
not
is
say
true.
that. I would not have put that in writing.
You didn't. You
Don't
spoke,
stumble now, boy.
I'm not stumbling. You spoke it out in the air though.
Okay.
You put it out there.
I was worried,
And then-
clearly should have been worried.
and
Should have been worried a
clearly-
lot more. I should have pushed that worry on Preston and Kate when they were here, I guess.
I know. Honestly, I don't know what it was. It's one of those games where, honestly, I was the most checked out of a game in that game since Army of last year, right before the firing of Mike.
You're saying like during the game?
During the game, I actually
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
I don't think I watched a minute after the first half. I was just like, it was so lost.
Yeah, I got to Pirate Radio for the fifth quarter, and you guys didn't have the game on. I made you turn the game on.
No, man.
'Cause I believe.
I was watching Iowa versus.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's not a true Pirate, guys.
Guys, I'm a true Pirate, but at some point the game was over.
First quarter seemed like. I believed. I like watching it. And I, like I said, wanted to watch the game, but it sucks. It sucks for a lot of reasons. Like things had to happen for us to make the conference championship, obviously, but having the chance in the scoreboard, watching and all that was just so fun.
That was so fun.
And shout out to Blake Harrell on the team. Like, and I think a caller said in the fifth quarter of like, this isn't the time to be negative on the program.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to be mad at the outcome of the game. And I thought that was like a great quote of just saying like, yes, like the program is in the trajectory of the program is going up. We have the right guy as the head coach. We have great offense, defense coordinators.
It's been a pretty positive season.
Yeah, we have guys that hopefully return next year. Now it comes to, yes, we lost that game. It's first year fully as a head coach in Blake Harrell. So I think that was a very successful year. We think we'll beat FAU. We'll get to in a second. Hopefully we end it with another bowl win, go 2 in a row, and then. But I think the disappointing part and the scary part in a way is like, or concerning, I guess, is one that was a huge game. And it was kind of the first game, and we talked about it. And what I think went wrong was all year, our big games going into it, we knew it was a big game. There was hype around it. The Memphis game, the State game, the BYU game, and the Tulane game.
Mm-hmm.
Like our players knew it. Our fans knew it. The hype was around it. The players knew going into that game, like, these are big games that we have to win. And the UTSA game really wasn't that in an instance. I don't know if I said the Memphis game was kind of like that too. Whereas, like, this UTSA game was more of a, hey, we just came off one of those big games in Memphis and we finally won one. The previous 3 we lost. We lost Tulane, we lost BYU, we lost State. We finally got over that hump in a big game versus the Memphis game. And then it's like, okay, everyone's telling you you're going to make the conference championship. You have a chance at a playoff berth. And I think the UTSA game was just very overlooked. And if you look at that team, you look at the record now, the home record of the conference games, and it's like 25-0 since being in that building. It's like, well, dang, we should have looked better. But it's also easy as a player to hear, did you see the tarps off? Did you see that? The Memphis game, we're back. The ECU flipped the program and did all this, changed the course. We were saying that, and I believe that, and I still do believe it. I don't think one game can change it that much. The UTSA is what I'm saying. But, like, looking at it now, I think what is most disappointing is, like, it just seemed like we didn't have the hype as we did of those other big games. And that UTSA game had a lot weighing on it, clearly.
Yeah. I was curious. One thing, it's in the past now, and hopefully we can move on, but how was practice that week? That's what I want to know. Was there a good practice that week? I know that sounds like Mike Houston, but a lot of times you go into your game weeks and games you get your asses absolutely kicked, you probably weren't locked in all week. You probably didn't have your best week of practice. So I know I don't want to dive into that, but I was curious thinking about that. And one other thing I was curious about you, because we've gotten our ass kicked a lot here, used to you, me and you have.
We had to flip the program, so
I know.
I had to get
but
there.
one thing it reminded me a lot of was your senior year at Houston.
Yeah, Houston here.
You guys, yeah. So what happened? What that Houston game? You look back on it. What was different from that Houston game that year that you can remember? Like, did you guys just go in the game and it was just one of those fluff games, or like where did you think you guys went wrong?
Yeah,
because you guys had it's pretty much a similar season record wise.
It was, yes. So it was senior day. There's a lot of hype, not hype. There was a lot of buzz around that senior class, like my senior class, and the guys who because my senior class ended up, with redshirt and COVID, like it blends a lot. The people who were playing their last game, their senior day, there was a lot of hype around because we were kind of viewed as the guys who changed the program, who got it back. So there was a lot of stuff going on, media stuff with that. We had just lost to Cincinnati, so we were kind of out of the conference race at that point. Kind of like this week for ECU, them losing to UTSA, they're kind of out of it. We needed to beat Cincinnati, but other things needed to happen for us to make the championship. Yeah. Very similar to the UTSA game. We ended up losing Cincinnati in a 1-point game. And then it was just okay, kind of now where we are, it was just all right, what bowl are we going to? And let's enjoy this final week. And it just overlooked us.
So you guys were kind of checked out.
I wouldn't say checked out because I don't think we were. I never believe I was checked out. I never believe
Did you feel like the guys, some people on the team were
No, I really don't think so. I think it was just one of the, you know how it is, man. It's you look back on it and you're well, maybe. I don't think I missed anything that week. I don't think the players, we would have meetings with players, player ran meetings, watching film with the guys. We got our meetings in. I think it was just one of those where it's senior day, the family's in town. Yeah. Maybe that Thursday night, instead of watching film, you went, and I'm not my family's here, so I kind of kept the same schedule no matter what. But you know how it is. I'm not blaming anyone. It's just how it is.
It's one of those days a Saturday came and
then it's Saturday came, and then you look at it too, and you're okay, we already made a bowl game. We're not in the conference race.
Well, I hope that's not the case this week.
I hope not either. And one thing I do want to talk about, though, you're talking about how was practice that week. I talked to some offensive linemen earlier, I think on Thursday, and they're dude, this week has been so hard for us. So Blake Harrell, that's all I actually talked to Coach Harrell, and he was I've been playing the Kobe clip of him saying job's not finished. So I know the message going in was good, but they're still 18 to 21, 22 years old. So you just never know. And you go into these environments and you think you're sometimes better than you are, and the team, or vice versa, the team that you're playing isn't as good as you are. And then you get hit in the mouth, and you're then you're down 28 in the first quarter.
And it's hard once you get hit in the mouth to bounce back at certain times.
Versus a team that's rolling.
There's some parts where it's how I got hit a little too hard, and we got hit a little too hard to jump back into it. And you saw the second half. I mean, the offense moved the ball pretty decently.
Yeah.
But it was too late, too little.
Yeah, it sucked though, because in getting back to the concern, I guess, is how long you saw in College Game Day, Nick Saban was a G5 school doesn't deserve an automatic bid in the playoff. And my concern is the automatic bid for the G5 going to go away over the next few years? And was this one of the last final opportunities we had to capitalize on
a national stage,
on winning a conference championship, in not winning conference championship, but winning conference championship and getting an auto bid in the playoff? Because this year our conference had a really good year this year, a very, very good year this year, but there has not been one team that has been unbeatable. All the top teams have fell. South Florida lost.
Except UTSA at home.
Yeah. They're not a top team, but you know what I mean? It's in the past, the teams who have won the American, Tulane that year went to the Peach Bowl, beat Caleb Williams. UCF was undefeated. Cincinnati was undefeated, legit undefeated. We're beating Power 5 schools and not with no losses. This year there was top teams, but there wasn't
the juggernaut,
a juggernaut of a team to where we're dude, we can compete with all these guys. And not that we haven't felt like that in the past, but this year was dude, it kind of felt it's balanced, and it's who's going to capitalize in the moment. It felt like we were the Memphis game. It felt like the chips were going to fall our way, and it happened not to versus UTSA. So I think that is the more concerning thing, I think, for an ECU fan, and as obviously we are ECU fans and as alumni, or G5 in general, is the G5 deserves a spot in the playoff. You just got to hope that the rules keep it that way.
Well, I think you got to have fan bases speak up. You got to have
administration speak up.
AD. You got to have a group of people speak up, because think about it. College basketball, college baseball, pretty much any college sport, G5 can compete at the national stage and make it to a dance at some sort of stage. I don't care. Make the playoffs a little bit bigger, but you can't take the G5 out and make it just a Power 4 show or a Big Ten SEC show, because that's where you're going to lose a lot of college football. And you can't split the G5 and the Power 4, because it's like, what's the point of Division 1? You got Division 1A and you got Division 1B, and then you got the FCS. It makes no sense. I think administrators have to be vocal. It's one slot. It's one slot. The SEC is probably going to get 4 to 6 teams this year. What else do they want? The Big Ten's going to get a couple. The ACC, I'll be honest, they're not that good.
The ACC, we can compete with the ACC.
Exactly. The ACC is not that hot this year. Big 12 might get screwed. I think Texas Tech, BYU both deserve a chance in. One of them won't get in.
Texas Tech is really good.
They're really good, but they'll have a rematch, which I'm excited about. But you cannot take the G5 away. And like expand the playoffs 16. Or was it 16? That's 12.
12.
Right? They're going to expand to 16 though, right?
I don't know.
Just expand it. I don't care if they expand to 16. If you have one auto bid still, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I think 16 is too much. I think 12 is perfect amount.
Yeah,
I really do. Like teams get a bye. The G5 gets one slot. Like that's the way it should be. It's perfect now. But
are you tired of cooking for Thanksgiving? No worries. We have a couple days left. Actually, 1 day left. Check out Sam Jones Barbecue. Sam Jones can handle your sides and your Thanksgiving dinner this year. If you reach out and you're tired of cooking, check out Eastern North Carolina, a.k.a. North Carolina's best barbecue, Sam Jones Barbecue.
In the country.
You always got to add that. Black Friday is 2 days away, and Anson Bell has a Black Friday sale that you don't want to miss if you're looking for a gift for your loved one. Buy 2 complete belts and get the third one free.
We love Anson Belt. Go to ansonbelt.com. That's the only belt that me and Caden wear. It's the only belt that you will wear once you buy one, whether it's for you, your in-laws, your parents, or your lady, Caden. They got a lady section as well. ansonbelt.com, Black Friday deals. That's the only belts we will ever wear again.
Because you have every school in the nation has a chance to go win the college football championship. And I get it. The G5 hasn't had a chance. Cincinnati got their lights kicked out of them. But think of the Peach Bowl. Tulane competed. Think of the old Boise State. There's a chance, and it gives everyone a chance to actually go up and win the championship, just like basketball, just like baseball, and any other college sport.
Yeah, and some we'll have to see. But I think that is what kind of sucks about losing the UTSA game. And look, and honestly, losing the Tulane game and playing bad in the first half offensively is this may, hopefully not, but this may have been one of the final.
Don't speak into existence. I'm tired of
I'm not speaking. I'm just saying that's a real concern.
I know.
Like when you turn on game day and Nick Saban, I mean, you don't think Nick Saban's voice carries weight? Like him saying that is scary because it's like, okay, well, what if the NCAA takes that into existence and says the G5 doesn't deserve an automatic bid? You have to be a top 15 team, which I'm not here for handouts. I'm really not. But I do think the G5 deserves at least one spot in there because it's hard to work your way up. The reason why it's tough, like Nick Saban saying you got to be a top 15 ranked team to make it in, like in the G5 to make it into the playoffs. It's hard for a team to climb that much because one, your scheduling has to be perfect. You have to beat your strength of schedule. You have to beat non-conference teams,
Power 5 teams,
Power 5
teams. I mean,
that they won't even
schedule anymore.
So it's like that is what's tough about it. And then like okay, the vice versa of that is okay. Then you need 2 years of going undefeated to do it, which is what Cincy did when they made it in the 4-team playoff. Was they went 2 years of being undefeated and then they beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame and then they made it in. So like, there's only 2 options. There's the option of the auto bid, or there's the option of saying you got to be a top 15 team and is like, or a top 12 team. Is that realistic when Power 4 teams won't really schedule anymore? They're starting to cancel these games. And I mean, if you just look at the grand scheme of things, like these games are scheduled 10 years in advance sometimes. Like you don't know what teams are going to be
10
good.
years in advance, and then 2 years you get
they cancel.
2 years. Wake Forest buys you out.
Yeah.
So, and I do not want to see a playoff. For G5.
No.
What I would be open to, I meant, is if like you had the 2 strongest G5 conference winners play in a play-in. I wouldn't mind that. That would be pretty cool if you had
I like that idea. That's
Mountain
did you come up with that, bud?
I think I saw it on like X.
Okay,
but like
way to not take credit there.
I wasn't taking credit for that, but I did see it and I was like, that would be exciting, and I'm more than happy to do that. Or be open to that. Just don't take a G5 out. Do the play-in game like college basketball does.
I really like that idea. We're gonna have to clip that.
I know. I did not think of that, but
who did?
Some random X account I saw.
Dude,
I didn't post it.
There's so you're saying G5 play in
top
for
2
the 12
conferences.
seed.
Top 2. So for this year, let's say Tulane wins the championship, and James Madison, obviously they're 12 to probably finish 12-1. I mean 11, 12-1 with the championship. Those two play the next week to play a playing game.
Dude, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool. Or maybe
because then it gives you another chance and another week of football.
Yeah, exactly.
And it gives the G5 a national platform.
So maybe the next year it's the Mountain West and the American. Maybe the next year it's the MAC, which that'd be really ugly, and the Sun Belt. But you never know. So
I really like that. So you're saying the top two G5 ranked conference champions play. Are you saying regular season champions or
no conference champions?
Conference champions.
Yeah, conference champions.
I like that a lot. That's a great idea. That might have solved the issue.
I mean, don't take it away. Just have a playing game. So.
And it adds TV revenue. It adds because obviously TV and revenue.
The only pushback you're going to get, which is probably the biggest pushback, is player health.
Yeah, but the NCAA doesn't care about that. Let's be honest.
I don't, but that's the only thing I could see the biggest pushback is.
Because if they made a run, well, let's be realistic, they're probably not going to make a run, but that'd be an electric run. If you win the conference championship. Wait, so you could possibly play the conference championship, play in, playoff.
The first playoff game isn't until like December 18th.
Playoff, quarterfinals, semifinals.
If you went on a run, it'd be like a half
an
season.
Extra 6 games. That's electric, though.
That would be cool.
That's like almost like March Madness.
Exactly, almost like March Madness, and that's what college football has missed.
I like that.
I liked it too.
I like that,
and I'll take half credit for it, but
I like it, dude. Well, how do you feel about the FAU game? Let's just move forward to that. I mean, their
FAU,
quarterback.
They have a pretty decent quarterback.
Yeah.
He has a pretty great name.
He does yeet interceptions, though. He leads the nation.
He leads the interceptions, yeah. But when I see someone lead the interceptions in nation, I feel pretty good about our defense getting to turn the ball over. But I also think of like Jake Garcia.
Yeah.
But Jake Garcia had the same amount of interceptions this guy had in like 4, 5, 6 games.
Yeah, it was not good.
So like this guy, he's going to turn the ball over, but he's had a couple games this year where he hasn't turned the ball over. He had a couple games where he only
he's talented. We were high on him going into the year.
Yeah, I was. He's been on spurts, like one game of 3 picks, one game of 7 picks. That's pretty much half the picks right there.
He threw 7 picks in a game?
No. One game of 3 picks, one game of 4 picks.
I thought he said he
so that equals 7. So half his picks pretty much were thrown
in 2 games.
2 games.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because we were high on, he can spin it. Like he actually
really
has really good.
Kentucky.
Yeah, he has arm talent.
What's Caden Van?
I don't know how to say his last name,
but
yeah, dude. I mean,
their offense and score points.
I was gonna say they're a dangerous team if you go in there and sleepwalk, but I think we should be fine. Now, last week I was, I guess, way too overconfident. I really don't think I was going into it, but we both thought we were gonna win, and I thought we were gonna win pretty handily. Can't believe I took the Pirates -1.5.
Yeah, I really think it's one of those games where you look back on and it's like kind of like a Temple game, and I think a lot of Pirate fans, this is my sentiment, and anyone that maybe I'm just in a bandwagon of my own. Now that the scoreboard watching's over, it's kind of like I think in my mind,
watching.
As a fan, I'm bowl watching now. It's like, all right, if we win, what bowl do we go to? If we lose, what are our options? Yeah. It's kind of more like on the bowl where we're like FAU. I believe the Pirates are going to take care of business. I believe it's a perfect game for the defense. It's a perfect game for the offense. FAU lets up 40 points. 8 games this year, I'm pretty sure. Their offense can score too, so the defense has to show up. But it's like, what bowl are we going to? Where are we going? Is it the Fenway Bowl? Is it the Military Bowl again?
Hawaii.
All I want from a bowl game this year, and I know when we posted that thing with Pirate Radio, like what bowl do you prefer? Like, I want to say like 80 and 90% was like the Myrtle Beach Bowl in replies, and I get it.
But it's not a Power 5 match.
People want to go and watch the Pirates in person, and I totally understand. It's like it's the most financially responsible and easiest one for all of us. But when I want to watch the Pirates, especially end of season, I want to see them on a national stage play against a Power 4 school, give the G5 that national recognition. Kind of like last year, the G5 won a lot of those Power 4 games now. It's so hard to say. And it really put our conference up there. Like the American can compete at a high level with Power 4 schools. And so that's why when I saw like the Military Bowl against Duke, I'm like, oh my God, perfect. We don't get to play against Duke often. Yep. They're in-state school. And the Military Bowl again. I know we're tired of the Military Bowl. But
I love it as a fan. But yeah, you do want something. You want a new experience.
Yeah. But it's a great chance if it's Duke. The Gasparilla Bowl would be really sick.
Yeah,
that's a
that would be.
G5.
That's a great
Fenway
one.
Bowl is a G5. Myrtle Beach, you're playing the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
And I don't want to play the Sun Belt. I want to like show our national brand. The only one I'd be open to, and I heard rumors that ECU really doesn't want to go to that bowl is the Hawaii Bowl.
Yeah.
But that'd be an electric game.
That'd be awesome.
Because Timmy Chang and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors can put up a lot of points, and they're a pretty good Mountain West team. And I believe that the two best conferences in the G5 is the American and the Mountain West.
You're tripping.
You think the Sun Belt's better than the Mountain West? No, they're not. You stack up and down, the Mountain West would trash the Sun Belt.
I would have to look more this year, but
you got Boise State, you got San Diego State, you got Hawaii, who's really good.
Yeah.
You got New Mexico, UNLV.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but I mean, App State's just down, right? Like the Sun Belt historically has good.
The Sun Belt's down. Yeah.
But
where do you want to go out of those four? Those are the four you see the most. Like
Myrtle
you want
Beach
to play
Bowl. Like I would go to the Myrtle Beach Bowl and probably be like you said, most convenient. But like I don't want to go to the Myrtle Beach Bowl. I think that's the most. Yeah.
If I go to the Myrtle Beach Bowl, they better do the free concessions.
Oh, now that would be lit. They probably give out free beer.
No, they do free beer. But they probably won't do the free concessions because it's not Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that's true.
What's the highlight of the Myrtle Beach Bowl? You're playing a Sun Belt school. We'll probably win it, and then you are.
But see, like, would you rather? I don't know. I'm a big Military Bowl fan. Like, I don't want to go back to the Military Bowl, but as a fan, like, Annapolis is sick. Amazing. It's great. Fans will travel, play an ACC school.
Further.
It is a little further, but still, it's cool. It's a good trip. I don't know. I think Gasparilla would be really, really fun too. It's a longer trip, but you would play in Tampa. You'd play a good school probably. So that'd be a good one too.
Not to be greedy, the only bowls I can go to personally this year for myself is the Gasparilla Bowl, the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Military, or no?
No, I couldn't. I can't go to the Military Bowl on the 27th. I can't go to the Fenway Bowl on the 27th.
Fenway Bowl be so sick.
The two bowls I really wanted to go to, the Fenway Bowl. In the Military Bowl, if it was like a Duke, I can't go to.
I would say Fenway. Boston is one of my favorite cities, other than Vegas.
Oh, I love Boston. Yeah. And playing in
Fenway Park.
Yeah, I love Fenway Park. Fenway Park's probably one of my favorite baseball stadiums I've ever been to. And I always wanted, like, for example, the Pinstripe Bowl. I thought that was a cool one too. But I think Fenway's a little cooler. Yeah. And they got seats on the Green Monster.
That'd be pretty sick.
Dude, you better not go if I can't go.
You want me to experience
I don't want you to experience it without me.
Bruh,
yeah, make that promise. You won't go.
No. I want to go. What? I'm definitely going. But yeah, I think the trajectory of the program is just kind of end with this and just like look at where you think we'll go real quick though before I did hit my mind. North Texas's coach Eric Morris is going to Oklahoma State. Hot name, and I'm going to drop. Hot take that I'm going to drop.
I know where this is going.
And Caden doesn't believe so. All I'm saying is if I am North Texas's athletic director, like named that I would interview.
Wait, what if you're North Texas athletic director who you're looking for their next head coach? Because Eric Morris just went to Oklahoma State.
Yes.
Okay.
You
kind of jumped it around.
If I'm North Texas's athletic director, Eric Morris was a young guy, high flying offense, kind of that gimmick up tempo offense. He had Texas ties. You know who else is young, gimmick offense, Texas ties, who actually coached at North Texas and has a top 25 offense? John David Baker. I would be willing to bet if their AD is looking to go in the same direction, he gets an interview for the head coaching job at North Texas.
I would be shocked. Not because he's not a good ball coach. I just think he's still young. And he's had a couple inconsistencies in 2 seasons.
I'm not saying he'd be the best.
But I get where you're coming from.
I'm just saying it would not surprise me. He coached there, and they had a top 25 offense at North Texas. He was part of that staff that like began the like North Texas vibe of like up tempo, going and flying, like scoring quickly with like good quarterback play. Like he was part of the staff that started that era of North Texas, of like relevant North Texas football.
We'll see if you can call this one out again.
I'm not saying he's going to be the next head coach. No. I think if you're an
AD, that's who you look at.
If you're an AD, I wouldn't say he'd be my main choice, but he would get an interview. He's been there before. He understands it. He's a Texas guy. He's young. If you're looking for the next up and coming up tempo offense guy, like why would you not give him an interview? He understands Texas. He understands North Texas.
It's a fun offense to play in.
Yeah, you're going to get recruits.
Anyone would want to play in that offense.
Yeah, because in my mind, I'm thinking their athletic director is probably going to want to bring someone on that is similar to their head coach that just left, Eric Morris. Mm-hmm. And I'd imagine Eric Morris is going to take a lot of that staff with him. Well, Eric Morris calls plays.
Would Hauser go with him to North Texas?
No, I don't think so. No, absolutely not.
Man, do we play North Texas next year?
I don't know.
Can you imagine if that happened?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Would be
Hauser's not going to. But when you look at it, it's just like, I'd imagine Eric Morris is taking all of the staff with him, because the obvious choice would be like, well, then just hire the OC if you want the same type of thing. Well, Eric Morris calls the plays, so the OC, hiring the OC who's at North Texas now kind of wouldn't make sense. You would want to hire someone who is similar but has called plays before, John David Baker. So yeah, that's just a name just to think about and see if it comes true. I just wouldn't be shocked, man. Wouldn't be shocked.
Hey, you're out here promoting our coaches, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
I love it, man.
I just pictured it, and I'm like, athletic director. Like, if you're smart, I would interview him for sure. Give him a chance.
If you were an agent, you'd be doing a really good job now for old JD.
Not an agent. What about an AD?
An AD?
Oh, maybe in the future. But
maybe in the future.
Hey, good podcast.
I like the idea. I'm also curious where the other coaches go to in the American that are successful now. Who else will have an opening?
We shall see.
In the next month or 2 months.
We shall see.
So,
tune into the Holton Ahlers Show. Tune into the fifth quarter, 317-1250. When the fourth quarter ends, fifth quarter begins. Me, Kate, and Clip will be there. Go Pirates. We'll see you next time.